Today I'm going to be demonstrating a portrait in watercolor. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I am Alisa Laporte, the artist behind Alisa Laporte Art, and I am a mom of 3. Today's painting is of this mother and daughter done in Sennelier and Daniel Smith watercolors. It is a 16 by 20 inch on Arches 140-pound cold press paper. My friend Carmen over at 28th Entrepreneur and her daughter are my models. For this piece, I wanted to represent unconditional love. I'm super excited that this painting was juried into the Utah Watercolor Society's fall show, and that my friend Carmen sang the song Vincent, Starry, Starry Night by Don McLean. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And without further ado, let's paint.
So the first thing I do before I start painting is add masking fluid. I have intricate lace on this piece and I do not want to mess that up. Then I'm going to do the background and start my first layer of hair and skin, which is an underpainting and will allow me to create color. And as I add more layers, it will not get muddy and it will allow those colors to show through. This will also help me define where my shadows and my lights will be. I want to start out light and then work my way darker. It is a lot easier to go darker, and then in watercolor it is very difficult to go lighter. So here I'm feeling to check the dryness, and then I am adding the second layer of the skin tone, and then allowing parts of that to dry and moving on to another part. Here you're able to really start to see that lace show through where I put the masking fluid. You can see how intricate that is. So here I'm starting to bounce around my painting, and I do that to allow for the part I was just painting on to dry and then go to another part and keep working. And it also allows me to check my values to make sure that I am not getting too dark in one area or too light, and that I can correct that and keep that in check. Here I'm adding shadows to the little girl's face and in her neck and ears. And I'm going to feel for that dryness to make sure that the other side is dry before I start painting another layer. And when I felt that it was dry, then I went ahead and started with the third layer to darken up that flesh tone. Such a cute little girl. While modeling for me, she would run around and be picking flowers and giving her mom kisses, and she kept giving her dandelions, which I later found out was her favorite flower, and it was very adorable. Adding more details to the face. So here, my camera had died while I was doing the hair, and I didn't realize until after I was done. So here you see me finishing up her hair and making sure I get the texture right and the colors right. There is a lot of colors that are bouncing off around her from the light and everything, so I wanted to make sure that I got those in there. And then I move on to painting her shirt. This was not what she was wearing at the time of her modeling for me. It was actually a quarter sleeve t-shirt, and I really wanted to change that, and she wanted me to as well. So I decided on this white lace shirt because I really felt like it added some contrast to her beautiful skin tones, and I wanted that to pop and stand out. I also added jewelry to the painting. And then I'm going to continue to darken up her skin tones. And then right here I'm actually taking off the masking fluid, and I'm going to be starting on the details of the lace, which was really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed working on the lace. So I'm continuing to work on the details of this lace shirt, and then bouncing over this other side and starting on the green dress. And while that dress is drying, I have bounced back over to the lace as it has dried, and I'm able to continue with that. If you look in the corner, you'll see my reference photo, and you can actually see just a little bit of what her shirt actually looked like. Getting all those details of the skin and the lace in there. Doing the details of the face. Bouncing all around my painting. Again, checking my values. That is very important within painting, is checking your values. I realized that her skin tone was just a little too light, so I went back in and darkened up her skin. And then I start on her second layer of the dress. Bouncing around also allows for you to save time while painting, because it allows you to move around your painting instead of just waiting for each section to dry. And while I continue to finish with the details of this painting, you'll get the pleasure of hearing Carmen, my model, singing Starry, Starry Night. And she did such a beautiful rendition of it, and I'm so grateful for her being my model and singing this song for this piece. I am so grateful to all of you for all of your support. And as you continue to watch and to listen, I hope you enjoy.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflecting Vincent eyes of china blue, colors change in hue, morning fields of amber gray, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hands. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never
Comment what you felt below and don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. For more paintings, please check out my website. The link's in the description below. Keep on painting!